right, we're back with another thrilling topic pertinent to North Idaho. In today's video, we are going to cover the Department of Motor Vehicles. Let's jump in. Hey guys, if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the notifications bell so you can stay up to date on all of our latest content. We literally get calls, texts, and emails every single day from people just like you thinking about moving to North Idaho. So if you're one of those, give us a call. I don't care if it's right now, 12 months from now. We would love to get that conversation started.
All right, we are going to dive right in. We're going to talk about the DMV in Idaho. So this is a hot topic for a lot of people because a lot of people move up here and they want to know, how much am I going to have to pay to register my cars? Because we know that all of you down in California pay a ton of money to Governor Newsom for your nice vehicles.
I believe it's New Scum. I think you said it
New
wrong.
Scum,
Yeah.
whatever.
New Scum from California. Isn't that his name, New Scum?
So we have some facts here to go over, and we also have some interesting stuff that we want to talk about, including trading credits, how to do personalized license plates, state park passes, and general fees for all your vehicles, boats, things like that.
So while the DMV might not be the most interesting topic in the world, we're going to jazz it up a little bit. We'll make it fun and provide a ton of great information in this because, when I moved here, I didn't know what to do. So hopefully you guys find this useful and, we can save you some time when we get up here.
And money.
And money. And I should add, here's a good indicator of the quality of life in a town is when you go into the Department of Motor Vehicles and you look at the employees there. And if they don't hate their lives, you know that it's a good town.
They're good people.
You ever been to it? I'm not knocking any of you. It's a tough job. But you've ever been to a DMV in California or probably some of these other states? It's a soul-sucking adventure there. It's not the same here in Idaho. When I took my driver's test, the written test, she was the sweetest lady. Like the sweetest lady.
Same experience.
Great experience, yeah.
So I'm going to highlight a few things real fast, and then we're going to dive into a few specifics. But a couple different things from a lot of neighboring states. One, pretty cool, is that when you get license plates here, they stay with your vehicle. They don't just stay with your vehicle when you trade it in, they actually stay with you. So if you trade in your vehicle, you keep the same license plate, which is really nice. I don't know how many times I've had to remember my license plate, but you're going to keep the same one. It's going to be assigned to you and then to a vehicle. And if you trade in that vehicle, get rid of that vehicle, they will transfer to your new vehicle. One thing I love. The second thing, I hated going to the DMV every single year. You have an option in Idaho to register your vehicle for 1 or 2 years. So I only have to go back every 2 years to the DMV to re-register.
Gosh, Dave, that must be expensive.
We're going to get to that. Two other things I want to touch on before we dive in is, one, you can also get a state park pass. It's only $10 for 1 year or $20 for 2 years. So if you live up in North Idaho, you want to go to Farragut State Park, Panhandle Forest, certain places that you would need access, you can get that for just $10 or $20 for 2 years. Sticks on your windshield, and then you can go to those places for free.
Do it. That's a no-brainer.
Yeah, that's 100%. An easy one to do. The other thing, and this is one that's really important, if you are looking to move to North Idaho and you want to get a new car, wait till you get here. License your vehicle in Idaho and then go trade it in, because Idaho provides a trade-in credit. So I didn't realize this, but the first time we traded in a car, we ended up not paying any taxes on the new vehicle that we bought. We had a newer vehicle that we traded in, and when you trade in Idaho, the amount of tax on what your vehicle would cost at that moment, they give you that credit towards your new vehicle. So we saved like $3,500 when we traded in a car, and I had no idea. So this is a huge thing. Do not sell your car down somewhere else, pay taxes on it, and then buy a new car. If you're moving here, wait till you get here to trade it in.
That's a huge one, man.
That's a lot of money. Yeah. And you're going to save even more. We're going to go through this real quick. So a couple things. Some of these are general fees, approximate fees, but they're pretty accurate on one of this. First of all, just to know, if you are a new resident, you are required to register and license your vehicles within 90 days of moving to Idaho. Pretty standard. The other thing is that where to register. This is nice too. We have 44 counties in Idaho. You can register at any of them. So if for some reason, it's a busy season, whatever it might be, and maybe Coeur d'Alene, because it's a hub down here, is too busy, you can go to Post Falls. You can go up to Bonners County. You can go south to Benoit. You can register your vehicle at any of the DMVs. You'll get a plate that identifies with that county.
So the plates here, the way they are, the first letter is the first initial of the county that you are a resident of. So
registered in.
Excuse me.
Right.
So yeah, if it starts with a K, that means you're living in Kootenai County, or you registered your vehicle in Kootenai County.
Kootenai, not Kootenai.
Yeah.
will know who you are to get up here.
Let me jump in real quick to avoid waiting in lines. And this may be a nationwide thing now. I don't know. But when we first moved here, we had to do it this way because the lines were so long. They were dealing with such an influx of people back in 2020. There's an app. It's called QLess. Letter Q, LESS. Download that app and then you allow it to share your location while you're using the app, and you go into that and it'll let you pick from the various DMVs here as well. So you click that and then you can go into there and make your appointment online, which is a nice, easy way to do it. Then when you show up, you don't have to wait in such a tremendous line. Also, if you're getting a CCW from the Sheriff's Department and you need to go there for photos, that is the same app that you'll use when you go do that. So you'll pop into there, it says Kootenai County Sheriff's Office, CCW something or another, click on that, then you can make your appointment through there.
And really the lines are not tremendous.
They're not, especially now, but when we first moved here, they were pretty bad.
All right, so a few fees if you're interested. First of all, if you need a new plate, it's going to cost you a whole $3.75. Okay, so manufactured right here in the great state of Idaho. So approximate fees, this is pretty neat. So I want to point out these approximate fees are for passenger vehicles. This also includes your standard like Dodge 1500, Ford F-150 that are under 8,000 pounds gross weight. Typical vehicles that are 1 to 2 years old is going to be $69 per year.
Are you forgetting a zero?
$69 per year. Okay, that's the approximate fee for a 1 to 2 year old vehicle, including your basic, your half-ton trucks. $57 for vehicles 3 to 6 years old, and $45 for vehicles that are 7 years or older. Now, here's the kicker. For all of you that love driving your electric vehicles, I don't think anybody up in Idaho hates the environment. In fact, I think they take very good care of the environment.
I would argue they like the environment better than most.
Probably. But if you bring your electric vehicle here, keep in mind, I love this because you're taxing the grid when you have your electric vehicle.
Right. There is a consequence to an electric vehicle.
Electric vehicles in Idaho will require an additional $140 per year. If it's a plug-in hybrid vehicle, that'll be an additional $75. So if you want to save money and buy a gun, don't drive an electric vehicle in Idaho and you save yourself $140 a year.
There's literally a guy driving around up here with a bumper sticker on his Prius that says, "Don't judge me, I'm saving for a gun."
Personalized license plates, $25 for the initial and only $15 for the renewal fee for annual.
They've got some cool designs. I'm going to plug Montana here, and I'm not trying to sell anybody on Montana, but Montana has the best damn personalized plates I have ever seen. They've got one. It's all black with a blue line through the middle. It's legit. I know. We need to bring that to Idaho.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Yeah, but there are some great ones. There's some, the wildlife ones, and some of that money goes towards wildlife. There is a peace officer memorial one, so that's a cool one too. There's some good options.
Yep, there is that one as well. Those actually fall under the specialty license plates. Those are $35 initially and $25 for renewal. So it's actually cheaper to do a personalized license plate in Idaho. Very cool. Some other fees here. So if you have a lot of people like trucks up here, so if you're over that Dodge 1500, Ford F-150, you're going to be over 8,000 pounds. Anything that is a non-commercial truck that's between 8,000 and 16,000 pounds, you're going to pay $73 for 12 months.
Getting steep.
So that $1,000 annual bill you pay for your Dodge 2500 dually down in California, you're going to pay $73 a year up here. Plus your $3.75 for your new license plate.
Wow.
Which they used to hand them to you. Now they mail them.
That's worth the move right there.
Yeah. We're here to save you money. All right. Motorhomes. A couple of things we'll throw on. Motorhomes and RV vehicles. Fees start at $850 for the first $1,000 of market value, plus $5 for each additional $1,000 worth of market value. So you're going to pay a couple $100 for one of those. Utility trailers are $5 annually, and $30 for a 10-year registration if you prefer. So if you're going to keep that sucker for 10 years, just pay the $30.
Done.
And you don't have to talk to anybody.
Yep.
Every year. Okay, boats. $30 to Idaho Parks and Recreation for vessels up to 12 feet long, and it's $2 for each additional foot. So I figure if you got a 25 foot, what is that? Another $24. You're paying about $50 to $60 a year for boats.
Which you can do online. I just renewed mine online this year. Very nice.
If you're at a place like Hagadone Marine, they actually will do it all there for you. I've never had to deal with my registration for my boat. They handle all of it for us, put on the stickers, update everything. It's actually really, really nice. Convenience.
Oh.
The last thing is like snowmobiles, off-highway vehicles. You're looking at about $31 a year. Snowmobiles are $31 a year. and off-highway vehicles are about $12 for an off-road sticker. So just keep in mind, a lot of people always want to know, like, how expensive is it to live in Idaho? There's pros and cons. Yeah, the market has gone up for sure, right? I think that's pretty much anywhere. But when you look at a lot of your daily costs and certain things that you pay in other states, and the DMV up here has been super cheap. I think I registered my vehicle for like $80 for 2 years.
Quick question, and I think I know the answer. Smog. There's no smog up here,
No
right?
smog.
Yeah. So there you go. If you're used to that, having to do that every few years or whenever you do it, it's a pain in the butt. That's not a thing up here. Pretty cool.
No smog check every 2 years, year, whatever it is down in California.
And we should also touch on, so when you move up here to establish residency, you will have to do a written DMV test. Do not take it lightly. I have had multiple clients move up here and fail that test, which is embarrassing. Yes, you can just take it over again, but recommend you download the little test manual online. You can find it on the Idaho DMV website. Download that, read through it one time, and you'll just pick up enough that you'll be able to pass that test.
If you guys have questions about the DMV or anything else up here, also, I'd like to encourage every one of you, if you watch us, if you like the content that we have and you find this valuable, let us know. It's not that we're running out of ideas, but we'd like to make sure that we cater to you. So if you have ideas of videos that you would like us to do, you would like more information on something, let us know. We'll do the research if we don't already know, and we will make sure to bring that to you.
I really just like feeling loved. So send me an email. That'd be great. Thanks, Dave.
All right.